Good day everyone, and welcome to this comprehensive tutorial when it comes to using Google Docs. For those of you who don't know, Google Docs is a free, web-based word processor from Google. You can access it at your web browser if you are using a computer, either on Mac or Windows like me. Or if you are using a mobile phone such as Android or iOS devices, you need to download their application via App Store or Play Store, whichever is applicable. Now, Google Docs allows real-time collaboration, letting multiple users edit the same document simultaneously. You can customize your document with various font, sizes, and colors in editing mode, which we will discuss later on in this video. The first thing that I would like to talk to you about is how you can access Google Docs on your web browser. By the way, by the end of this video, you should be able to create something like this, with a table, different colors, font formattings, bullets, and even links that you can click, like so. Now, when it comes to accessing Google Docs, the first thing that I would like you to make sure that the browser you are using is completely up to date, whether on your Mac, on your Windows, or to whichever device you are accessing it from. This is so that we can avoid any unexpected errors that may come along our way. Now, to access Google Docs, all you have to do is to head over to docs.google.com. Like so. And now, as you can see, we are now here at the interface or homepage of Google Docs. Now, if this is your first time using Google Docs, it might require you to sign in using your Google account. If it does, I want you to sign in using your own or main Google account. And this is for the reason that everything that you create inside Google Docs will be stored inside your Google Drive within that Google account that you use to sign in here in Google Docs. If you do not have a Google account yet, you can create one for free in Google. Now from here, I want to talk to you about the templates right here. These are the presets that is offered by Google, in which it already has a font formatting, styling, and many more that all you have to do is edit it. And if you want to access more templates, you can click on the template gallery right over here. And now as you can see, it will drop down tons of options to choose from. But in this video, I'm going to focus on a blank document so that I can show you how you can create one from scratch with all the font formatting options available in Google Docs. So I will create on the plus icon right over here on a blank document. Wait for it to load. And now as you can see, we now have a canvas to work with. Now everything here is set by default. We got the Arial font. We got the font size right over here. We get the standard bold, italic, and underline, text color, and many more in our toolbar, which we will get on later on this video. By the way, if you want more in-depth tutorials like this, we have a dedicated playlist that compiles all the Google Docs tutorial on our YouTube channel, so you might want to check it out. Now from here, the first thing that I would like to do when it comes to opening up a new document is renaming my file. So a way on how we can rename our file is clicking on this untitled document right over here and renaming it to whatever we want. Let's say, for example, Project 7. Click enter, and now as you can see, we have now renamed our file to Project 7. Now, once you are on the canvas itself, I want to talk to you about organizing your documents using folders in Google Drive. Just like what I've mentioned earlier, it actually has a partnership with Google Drive so that you can seamlessly organize your files in folders in Google Drive. And one way that you can access Google Drive from Google Docs itself is clicking on this folder icon right over here, in which we can move this file from a dedicated folder of our Google Drive. Again, this will access the Google Drive of the corresponding account that you use to sign in Google Docs. Now let's say, for example, I want to move it to this folder right over here. Click on it and click on move. Wait for it to confirm. And now as you can see right over here, now that the Project 7, which is our file name, has been moved to the dedicated folder that we moved it to from the My Drive. Now let us move forward to inserting contents on our Google Docs file. Now as you can see right here, I have a header like so, in which is present on all of the pages of our Google Docs. Now to insert a header on your Google Docs, all you have to do is to click or double click on the top portion of your screen, like so, which will open up the header. And if you double click on the footer, as you can see right here, it will open up the footer portion of our screen. Now from here, we can actually change the header of our document. Let's say, for example, I want to put a study planner header, like so, just like what I've done here. So I would set my font size to 28, and then my font to this font right here, and type in study planner. And then right here, I want to put a date, like so. So I would set my font size to 14, date, and then type in the date right now. And now I would like to underline this specific date, and to do so, all they have to do is to click on this underline button right here, like so. And now we have a header for our document. Now, the next thing that I would like to insert is a table. To insert a table, all I have to do is to click on the Insert tab right over here, and then click on Table. And from here, we can illustrate how many tables we want. Now, let's say, for example, I want this much of a table. And from here, I can change the formatting of my table by dragging the borders like so. And now I can input the data inside this border or this cells. Now the first thing that I would like to do is to make sure that the text alignment of this table is in center. And the way I can do that is by clicking this button right over here, which says Align. And from here, you can choose from the different alignment options offered by Google Docs. Now in my case, it will be this one, which is Center Align. And now I can start typing in the things that is present in this table. But first, I would set my font size to 13, and for these one is 12, and change my font to this one. Now this will be time, and this will be the tasks. Now you can access or you can navigate through your cells using your arrow keys. Now let's say, for example, in this one, it will be 7, 9, 12, 3, and 5. Now as you can see, we have already typed in the data inside our table, and the next thing that I would like to do is to turn these texts to bold. So I would just press this button right over here to change it to bold, and then change its color. Now all I have to do is to highlight the cells in which I would like to change its color to, and then click on this button right over here, which is the paint bucket button, and then choose a color right over here. Now you can also change or set your own color by clicking the plus icon and navigating through this palette. But in my case, I'm already satisfied with this one. Now we can type in this text right here, which is the day's goal. So all I have to do is to press enter, and then change the font to semi-bold, and its font size will be 21. Now I can type in day's goals, and then I will just copy this text. Now to copy a text, all you have to do is right click on it and click on copy. Again, I would just copy this right here. So I want to set. Now if I want to change my font, all I have to do is to highlight this one. Again, to copy it, all you have to do is right click on it, click on copy, and from here all you have to do is right click and then paste. And as you can see, it will paste the document that we have just copied right here. Now to set a highlight, all you have to do is to highlight this or the specific word or phrase that you would like to highlight, and then click on this button right over here, which will change the highlight color, and then click a color that you would like to set it to. Now I would just copy this as well. Now I will teach you how to put a checklist, numbered list, and a bullet list, starting with the most common one, which is bullet list. All I have to do is to click on the bullet icon right over here. Sorry, let me change the font size and remove the highlighting. Click on this button right over here. Now, if you want to change the icon of it, click on this one. And as you can see from here, we can change our icon. Now, this is the standard one. I will just copy these ones. By the way, if you want to enter another bullet, just press enter on your keyboard. And as you can see, we can enter multiple bullets like so. Now, if you wish to change this into a checklist, all you have to do is to click on this checklist icon right over here. And as you can see, we can now type in text as well, in which we can tick on the checkbox if we wish to, like so. And we can also change it to a numbered list by clicking on this one right here. And from here, you can do the same thing by clicking enter on your keyboard. But in my case, it is a bulleted list. Now, let us now learn how you can insert links and images on your Google Docs file. By the way, as you can see, if I enter, it actually shows the header that we have set. And if you want to put a page number, all you have to do is to click on the footer, just like what I've showed you earlier. Click on options and click on page numbers. And from here, you can set if you want to set the position of your page number on the header or in the footer. And if you want to show on the first page, and from here, you can change the number on where the counting of the page number will start at. So if you want to start it from number 1, number 2, you can increase it and decrease it as well. But by default, it will start from number 1. Just click on apply, and now as you can see, we have the page number right over here, in which you can also change the alignment of it by highlighting it. And then click on the alignment section right over here, just like what I've showed you. And as you can see, we can change its alignment. But for me, I want to keep it on center so that it's neat and tidy. Now, let us copy this text, and I will show you how you can insert links. Now I have this link right over here, which is the link to our YouTube channel. Now, as you can see, currently it is not set into a hyperlink, just like this one. We cannot click on it like so. Now, in order for us to insert a hyperlink, all I have to do is to highlight the link like so, and then press this button right over here. And now, as you can see, it will insert a hyperlink to the link that we have just pasted in our document. And it has turned into a color blue and an underline on it, meaning that it has a hyperlink on it. And if we click on this one, it will redirect us to the link that we have just pasted. Now, to insert an image, it is quite simple. All you have to do is click insert on your right here and click on image. And from here, you can upload from computer. You can search the web if you want. As you can see right here, we can access Google Images. If I type a picture of a dog, as you can see, I can insert an image like so. You can resize it if you want. But in my case, I would like to insert a logo of our YouTube channel, which can be accessed on my computer directory like so. And as you can see, I can easily insert my image if I locate it in my computer. Right here, you also have the wrap text options, in which we have a separate in-depth tutorial if you want to check it out on our YouTube channel. And that's pretty much it when it comes to inserting images. You can also insert drawings, charts, and many more, in which there are also separate tutorials if you want to view it. You may check our dedicated playlist that compiles all the Google Docs tutorial on our YouTube channel. Now that we have discussed all the basic features and functions that you can use in Google Docs, let us now move forward to the collaboration features of this software. Now, in terms of collaboration features, you can allow your group mates, members, and other people to edit your document live, or they can also put comments and put suggestions on your Google Docs file. All you have to do is press share right here. And now, as you can see, we can change the access of it, or you could type in here the email in which you want to send this document to. Here you can change their permission if it's just a viewer, a commenter, or an editor. As a viewer, they can only view your document, but they cannot make any changes nor put comments. As commenter, their permission is only allowed up to commenting on this document but not changing anything. Editor is the most powerful one, as anything that you can basically do, they can do it as well. Then click send. Now alternatively, you can change its general access. By default, it is set to restricted, in which certain people can only access this file, the only people that you share it to via email. But you can change it to anyone with the link, in which anyone on the internet that has the link to this document can access this specific docs file. You can change their permission as well, like so. Copy link, and now you just need to paste it on any communication platform that you're comfortable with and share it with your group mates, your workmates, and other people. Now I want to also talk to you about suggesting mode, which can be accessed by clicking on this button right here. Click on suggesting, and now as you can see, if let's say for example I erase this word, it will only suggest, it will post a suggestion right over here in which I am suggesting to delete this specific word. Or let's say for example I want to resize it, I am now suggesting that we should resize this specific word. Or let's say for example I want to bold this, it's now suggesting that this should be in a bold format. And if I go back to editing, as you can see right here, I can choose to accept this suggestion or reject the suggestion. If I accept, it will actually change that font formatting to whichever I suggested. And if I choose to reject it, it will keep it like the same old font formatting, like so. And that basically covers everything that you have to know when it comes to using Google Docs. Again, this is a free software. You do not need to download anything nor pay for anything. And again, this video contains all the basics that you need to know when it comes to being proficient in this Google Docs software and creating things such as study planner or academic text such as research paper and many more. If you want more in-depth tutorials or separate tutorials for other features and functions, you may check our dedicated playlist here on our YouTube channel. As you can see right here, we have a playlist that contains all the Google Docs tutorials. Now from here, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and if you learned something in this video, please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and commenting what you want to see from us next. I'll see you guys next time, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.